Hi, I was wondering if you could help me out. We plan on doing a mural on this wall and we'd like to add a waterfall coming out from the top of the wall. What is the best way to do it? We just want water trickling down, not splashing. So how could we add a simple waterfall from the top of the wall to the bottom with a mural?
Well, I'm not sure what the waterfall and a mural have to do with each other. Are we talking?
How would you put in a waterfall to get water trickling down that wall?
I think it'd be easy enough to do some stone work and trickle the water off the stone and maybe incorporate that into a mural setting. So maybe it's a painted scene that then has a fountain in the scene that's actually working. So paint a scene with an arched fountain or whatever it is that's stoned, and then bring water out so that it trickles down over that. That's kind of what I see it would be, and it could be fairly simple. But it would, it's just a matter of making it all work together, making it look right.
So where would somebody go looking for the fountain apparatus?
I think it would have to be built or shot. So you have some type of a catch basin with a pump or pump and filter, and you're running plumbing probably up through the back of the wall, probably coring through, bringing up and popping out wherever you need to, and then just have the water come back down. And likely you would want, if this is at a nursing home, you said, likely you would want it to be chlorinated water so that it stays clean. So that means pump and filter. I mean, we'd have to find a location to put a pump and filter because you couldn't just use a submersible in there. You wouldn't be able to get the filtration part.
So to do it the right way, just an approximate high end, low end on budgeting for it.
I would say 35 to 50,000 is probably a real number for, maybe that's even a little bit high. It just depends on what would have to be built as a catch basin structure, how big that would have to be, how deep it would have to be. Do we know where this is located? Okay. So that would depend on a little bit of the region of the country and access getting in and out. But likely, just muraling this wall with a cool mural is probably, I'm going to guess, a $10,000 mural, more than likely, if you had someone do a mural. And then you add to that another 25, 35 for a water feature. So yeah, you're probably in the neighborhood of 50,000 bucks, I would imagine.
And then the alternative to that might be like a lawn and garden center that would have a
just a pre-made. Sure,
unit.
There's all kinds of, if you go online, even on Amazon, there's all kinds of pre-made things that you could literally hang on the wall that trickle water out of them, and you just have to refill them. You'd need to get electrical to that. So you might be able to mural the whole wall and simply buy, if you wanted, say you wanted an old Italian theme, buy a pre-made fountain. They're kind of cool. They just have a little catch basin in them with a little pump, and water pumps up and trickles down through. And they're not very big. They're probably 2 feet by 3 feet, somewhere in there. You might be able to find a little bit bigger, and those would be cheap. I mean, those are $300 or $400 or $500 to get a unit like that, which that might be adequate. That might be enough without building a whole thing where you could get a little bit of sound of the water. You would have to fill it on occasion, which isn't the end of the world, and you'd need to get electrical there. But that would be pretty simple, and then it's just a matter of muraling the wall.